Okay, so here at the last time we were discussing about the liver where urea was formed. So urea was formed basically in the liver. Let me tell you again. Here we have the amino acid group. Okay, here was we have the amino acid group. Then this amino acid will separate from this group, and here it will add with carbon dioxide. So separation of amino acid was deamination. Okay, and then it will mix with the carbon dioxide. Then here we have the urea cycle. Okay, so in here, so from the urea cycle, urine was carried by the pulmonary artery, which pulmonary artery was carrying the urea. Okay, and in that we have the deoxygenated blood. Which one? Deoxygenated plus nitrogenous waste. Okay, waste. So this was basically opened in the heart. This was opened the heart. After that, it went to the lungs for the oxygenated purpose. For oxygenated purpose. Okay. For oxygenated purpose. Then from the lungs, it was carried, and it was the in the lungs it was oxygenated, but nitrogenous waste was present. Okay, so it was going to the kidney. We have two kidneys. Okay, it was going to the kidney. So in the kidney we know urine was formed. Okay, so it will remove urine will go from the ureters and the bladder. Bladder is the muscular bag after the urethra. So this process was the act of maturation. Act of maturation. Act of maturation. Okay. So now let's discuss how this blood was going to the this urea was going into the heart. So let me draw the diagram of the heart here. Okay, so I have drawn the diagram of the heart. So let me label it. This is what we have, the superior vena cava, superior vena cava, and this is we have inferior vena cava, and here we have the right ventricle. This is right atrium. This is left atrium, left ventricle. Here this is the biggest artery, that is aorta. Okay, and okay, so what was happened? The urea was moving from the liver to the what we can say to the heart. So first it will go to the right atrium of the heart. Okay, in the right atrium, then right atrium will push the blood into the left right ventricle. Okay, right ventricle, then it will move towards the lungs for the oxygenated percent. This blood was deoxygenated, which was coming from the liver. Oh, sorry, yeah, liver. Oxygenated, deoxygenated, and waste. Nitrogen waste was present over there. So it was moving to the lungs for the oxygenation purpose. Okay, then again from the lungs it was coming to the left atrium. Then left atrium pushed the blood into the left ventricle. After that, from the left ventricle the blood was moving to the aorta. Aorta is the biggest one from which our whole body gets the blood. So we have these three branches of the aorta. One will move to the head, and both will move, another two will move the downward body. Get the supply the blood to the downward body. So now this blood which was moving from the aorta again to the liver, which was this was oxygenated and without nitrogenous waste. In the lungs we have the alveoli, which do work of the oxygenated means exchange of gases, and here the respiration occur in the lungs, and also the oxygenated per cell blood, it will give the oxygenated blood to the left atrium, then the left ventricle, then to the whole body through the aorta, and that blood is oxygenated without nitrogenous. Okay, now this oxygenated and without nitrogenous blood will again move to the urea, and here this is the artery, so artery and vein do not move, so here it will convert to the capillaries. Okay, here are the capillaries, and from the liver it will move out, and that blood is basically deoxygenated, and what we have nitrogenous nitrogenous waste. Okay, then this will attach to the vena cava, and this vena cava will again open into the heart, the part of the heart where first it will open into the right atrium, then the right ventricle. After that, this was the deoxygenated and nitrogenous. It will move to the lungs for the oxygenated purpose. These are the lungs. Okay, from the lungs, it will move from the left atrium. The left atrium push the blood into the left ventricle. After that, move from through the whole body, through the aorta to the whole weight body. Okay, so this blood was which was coming again, that was oxygenated, but nitrogenous waste was present in it. Waste. After that, this aorta will also provide the blood to the kidneys too. Okay, what kidneys? These are the kidneys. Okay, so in the kidney, it will move into the capillaries, not vein, not artery, into the capillaries, and these capillaries are basically known as, in the kidney, these are known as glomerulus or the peritubular capillaries. Capillaries. Okay, so in the kidney, the urine was formed, and the urea removed from the body through kidney. But then this capillary will again join with renal artery, will again join to the same vena cava. Okay, so in this we have what deoxygenated, and we have the without nitrogenous. Okay, without nitrogenous waste. So where these were removed through the kidney, ureter, then into the bladder, and then through the urethra. These all were removed nitrogenous waste. Okay, so now this blood will move to the vena cava, as this is attaching to the vena cava, and this from vena cava it will again move to the right atrium, then they push to the right ventricle, then to the lungs for the oxygenation purpose, then to the left atrium, then push to the left ventricle, then to the whole body blood is passed. So this process will be continuous, and now here we have the two questions. Let me tell you what those are. So see, let me write here, which blood vessel have highest concentration of urea. Okay, so you can see in the diagram which blood has the highest concentration of urea, as urea was present in the liver. So the vein, So the vein which was going from the liver to the heart, in that we have the highest concentration of urea. Okay, so that vein is known as hepatic vein. Which is moving from the liver. Okay, now another question is, which blood vessel have lowest concentration of urea? So here, as you can see, the from the kidney the urine was removed, and all the nitrogenous substance was removed. So this was moving to the again. So this was a deoxygen plus nitrogenous waste. Okay, without nitrogenous waste. So but urea will be not removing all urea will be not removing from the kidney. Only little bit amount of urea will also remain. So in here we have the lowest amount of urea. Okay, so which blood has the lowest concentration of urea? So you can say renal vein. This is the vein of the kidney. Okay, so this was today's lecture. Hope you enjoy. Bye bye.